Good day, class. Today we are going to look at transforming these parabolas, these quadratic functions that we have not done in a long time since Algebra 1. So today we're really just going to play with the Desmos program to get us all our answers here. So the first objective is you see all this data in front of us on the graph, but we also have some data over here on the left. So we have these two blue dots, this orange dot, this green dot, and this red parabola. So the goal is we're going to manipulate just this red line, and we are allowed to add and subtract any number you want as long as it is here at the end. You can put a plus or minus sign here with a number like 5, or you can add and subtract any number you want right here after the x but before the parentheses. So that's two of the three spots you're allowed to put numbers by adding and subtracting. There's one more number that we're allowed to add to see the effects it might have on the graph, but it's not adding and subtracting. It's going to be by multiplication. So it's going to be right in front of the parentheses, right here after the equal sign, but before the parentheses x squared. So you can type any number you want to right there, like just put a 2. So you're going to discover what each of those numbers is responsible for by playing around with it. So if you're in class, I'm going to ask for a suggestion, but let's just throw out a number. Let's just say I put, I need to hit all these points. Let's just say I put a 6. Well, that didn't really get me any closer to these points over here. I'm kind of squeezing in on this point, but obviously I want to make this U shape through these points. So 6, let's go back to adding, subtracting. Adding, subtracting is a simple. Let's get over here to the right. So I'm thinking there's a 1, a 3, a 5. Let's add 1. Okay, that went to -1. That went to -2. Okay, let me do it backwards then. Let me do -1. -2. Okay, I can see that. So let's say this U shape looks like if I can lower it a little bit, maybe I'll hit all those points. So maybe this has been moving it side to side. Maybe adding or subtracting something here will lower the graph. So let's just say, let's do -1. I hit the green point, but that didn't make the U shape hit all of the points. So maybe I don't want to throw away that I'm right in the middle of these points. Maybe if I go down some more, I might hit the blue points, but then I wouldn't hit the green point anymore. So maybe let's finally start playing with this number in front. Let's type a 2 or a 3. That's just getting farther away. Decimals or fractions, I'm a big fan of fractions. So if these numbers keep making it skinnier, bigger numbers keep making it skinnier. Maybe to make it wider, I need fractions. Let's do like 1/2. Whoa, that's 1/23. I don't need it that wide. That's an accident. 1/2, not wide enough. 1/3, 1/4. That is hitting all the points. That's going to be your goal. So once you get this red line, this equation, in what we call vertex form, once you get that, now we can go to our handout, or if you're going through pair assessment, you can fill out all the relevant information. The first answer is this. This is the equation in vertex form. Next should be some information we talked about in previous chapters. I want to know where's the vertex, the axis of symmetry, and the x and y intercept. So go ahead, you've got 10 examples. First goal is just to play with the equation with those rules. You can multiply any number you want here, positive and negative, by the way, if you didn't think about that. You're allowed to add and subtract anything right here and add and subtract anything right there. Those are your rules to follow. Go ahead and make sure you hit all points before you